Are you aware, every time Wang Yibo looks at Xiao Zhan, there is something different in his eyes? It's not just co-workers standing side by side. It's not just two actors who are undergoing drama promotions. But there seems to be a feeling that doesn't need to be explained in words. Is it just professional chemistry? Or is there a deeper emotional closeness than we see on screen? Why does every video of them together always succeed in making us smile again, even moved? In this video, we will discuss more deeply about Wang Yibo's gaze that makes many people feel. Everything was answered without having to say anything. So make sure you watch until the end, because maybe after this, the way you see their moments will feel different. The names Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan have long been the most powerful symbols of chemistry in the world of modern Chinese entertainment. Since the two met in the phenomenal drama The Untamed, the public seemed to be witnessing something more than just professional acting. There is a depth that is difficult to explain, there are emotional vibrations that feel real, and there are gazes that, to be honest, make millions of hearts vibrate at the same time. From the beginning of their appearance as Lan Wangji and Wei Wuxian, the audience immediately realized that the relationship between these two characters has different intensities. The adaptation of the popular fantasy novel does rely on the power of emotions and relationships between the characters. But what makes it so sticky is not just the script or cinematography, but how Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan present the connection in such a natural way. Restrained gazes, gentle expressions, and meaningful body language, they all feel sincere. Many say that chemistry can be created through the director's rehearsal and direction. But what radiated between Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan felt beyond that. In interviews and promotional events, the camera often captures small, unplanned moments. As Xiao Zhan spoke excitedly, Wang Yibo seemed to look at him with undivided focus. Not just listening, but really paying attention. The look in his eyes is soft, sometimes tucked in a thin smile that appears unconsciously. There is one type of gaze that is difficult to fake, the gaze when a person feels comfortable, proud, and emotionally connected. That's what fans often see. When Xiao Zhan laughed, Wang Yibo often smiled before he even realized why. When an awkward atmosphere appears in the interview, the two seem to have a secret language that makes them relax again. This kind of relationship is not built overnight. He grew out of a long process of working together, understanding each other's rhythms, and sharing intense experiences on set. The production process of the drama lasted months, with a hectic schedule and emotionally draining scenes. In such conditions, a colleague can become just a professional colleague or even someone who means a lot on the journey. Wang Yibo is known for being quiet and focused, while Xiao Zhan has a warm and communicative aura. This difference in character actually creates an interesting balance. One is calm and introverted, the other expressive and friendly. This combination forms a dynamic that is so captivating on screen and behind the scenes. Whenever the two stood side by side at a public event, the energy between them always felt different. Even when they weren't talking to each other, there was a strong sense of presence. The camera often caught Wang Yibo glancing at Xiao Zhan spontaneously, as if to make sure his companion was okay. On the other hand, Xiao Zhan is also often seen adjusting the distance or position to stay aligned. Small details like this are the subject of long discussions among fans because they feel so authentic. Of course, it's important to remember that both are very dedicated professionals. The entertainment industry demands hard work, public image, and maturity in attitude. But precisely because they are so professional, it is those spontaneous moments that feel special. Nothing is exaggerated, no dramatic statements. Only the gaze, smile, and togetherness were recorded by the camera. This phenomenon also shows how strong the impact of a work can be on the real lives of fans. The drama is not just a spectacle, but a collective emotional experience. The audience grew up with the characters played by Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. They witnessed a journey of unspeakable sacrifice, loyalty, and love. When seeing the interaction between the two actors in the real world, the audience seems to find a continuation of the story. The line between fiction and reality becomes thin, not because of any claim, but because of the depth of feelings they once shared on screen. Wang Yibo's gaze was often the center of attention because he rarely showed excessive emotions. It is precisely in the simplicity of his expression that the meaning is stored. As he looked at Xiao Zhan with calm yet focused eyes, many people felt that there was something that didn't need to be explained in words. The gaze was not dramatic, inconspicuous, but it felt deep, like a message that can only be understood by two people who experience it. On the contrary, Xiao Zhan with his warm personality often replied with a sincere smile. Their interaction is not about sensation, but rather about comfort. In a world full of public spotlights and pressure, finding colleagues you can trust and laugh with is certainly valuable. That's why many fans feel that whatever relationship they have, whether it's as best friends, close colleagues, or just a mutual valued work partner, it's beautiful enough. As time went by, the careers of both developed rapidly. Wang Yibo is active in various acting, music, and racing projects that are his hobbies. Xiao Zhan also achieved great success in the field of acting and music. Although their paths are now often different, the memories of being together in that big project remain firmly attached to the hearts of fans. Every time an old video clip reappears on social media, the public's reaction is always the same: nostalgia and emotion. This phenomenon proves that strong chemistry is capable of leaving a long trace. It does not fade even though time passes. The gaze that the camera once captured became a symbol of something bigger: trust, comfort, and solid cooperation. In an industry that is often changing fast, such authentic moments become precious memories. In the end, there may not be any official statement or acknowledgement that will explain the meaning behind each gaze. But maybe it is not necessary. Beauty sometimes lies in the mystery that is left alive in the imagination. Fans are free to feel, admire, and appreciate the connections they've witnessed. To be sure, every time Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan's names were mentioned together, there was a sense of warmth that emerged. Not just because of the drama that was a big success, but because of the small moments that felt real. That look, that smile, that togetherness, all of which have become an unforgettable part of pop culture history. And perhaps, precisely because it is never explained clearly, the meaning feels deeper. So, after seeing and discussing all those moments, what do you think? Was Wang Yibo's gaze really just a coincidence that was caught on camera? Or is that precisely where the sincerity that cannot be hidden lies? Whatever the interpretation, one thing is certain: the connection we have witnessed between Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan has left such a deep impression on the hearts of many. And perhaps, precisely because they are never explained clearly, those moments feel even more valuable. If you feel the same way, don't forget to write your opinion in the comment column. I'm so excited to read your point of view. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can continue to discuss other interesting moments. See you in the next video.